Welcome everyone to my channel Taj Edge online classes in the series of statistics for business first semester BBA Bengaluru City University students. I have started Unit 2 data collection, organization and visualization. In the previous video 1, I had discussed the syllabus of the Unit 2 and also explained the data versus information. In today's video, we will be discussing on the data in a business environment. So as you already know that business environment, business means where we are actually doing a trading or any kind of businesses. Okay, let's say you are having a hotel business, and in that hotel business, how are you going to use the data? That is what here the topic is, data in a business environment. As you already know that in today's business environment, using of data is most important. Like I have already said in the previous classes that in the 21st era, without data there is nothing. Today if you are seeing artificial intelligence or anything, any technology, all those technologies are depending only on the data. If there is no data, there exists nothing. If you want to do a marketing, if you want to do sales, if you want to take a decision, you want to understand the customers, what actually they are willing to buy, what kind of product they are willing to buy, or you want to see whether the customers are satisfied with the product or not. For everything, data is something which is more important here. Whether you are a marketer, you are human resource manager, you are a financer, or you are investing in the share market, or you are interested in bullion market like gold or any other thing, or you want to start your own small businesses or something, there the overall you want to know the competitors, how they are producing the products, what are their strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. For knowing everything, we need to have a data. So data in a business environment means the facts, figures and the raw information collected during the business activities like sales, purchases, customer behavior, profits, etc. So here, just to make you people understand in a simple business related words, where we usually do it for sales purpose, for purchasing, for customer behavior and profit. You may be getting a doubt, why ma'am purchasing? See, if you want to buy a materials, raw materials for your business, okay, if you want to buy a raw materials for your business, obviously you need to purchase this from somebody else. When you are purchasing, how much would you purchase? You simply cannot over purchase. Oh, right? Over purchase is waste of your money, or under purchase, or you cannot purchase less than what you require. So it is necessary that when you are purchasing the materials or the required source inputs for your product, it's important that you purchase it sufficiently. How much is needed, that much you should purchase. So that is why here, as you already know, for sales, purchase, to understand the customer behavior, to predict the profits, to know what is the profit currently we have, what was our profit in the previous year, what can be our profit in the future, that all things we will get to know with the help of the data in the business. So why it is important? See, it helps in planning and decision making. We can plan for the future and we can take right decision relating to our business. Next, track sales and expenses, like how much we are spending, expenses. Like I have already said you many times, it's important that either we need to increase our sales, okay, increase the sales and reduce the expenses to gain the right profit. To gain the right profit. If there are n number of competitors existing in the market, how can you sell something at a higher prices, right? Then it will be challenging for you to sustain in the market. For that purpose, it is necessary to increase your sales. You need to reduce your expenses. You need to sell the product at a cheaper cost, right? Cheaper cost. So for that purpose, important that you track your sales and expenses properly. You should not be crossing the expenses beyond the expectations, beyond your budgets. Next, understand customer needs and trends. So you can easily understand what the customers are expecting in the market. It always necessary that you understand the behavior of the customer. If you present a product in the market which customer are unwilling to buy, then you are not going to make a sufficient sales. People will not buy it, but people will ignore it, and you have to close your business very early stage only. So it's important that you understand the customer needs and trends. That is possible when you have a sufficient and proper data relating to the customers. And also ultimately, as you already know, that it improves the business performance and profits. So if you rely properly on the facts, figures and the information, raw information, that automatically helps your business performance increases and your profit also increases. Some of the examples here, like say daily sales number of a shop, daily sales numbers of a shop, particularly how much sales has been done in a particular shop. Next, number of customers visiting a website. For example, like a company like Flipkart or Amazon, they rely only on online selling, right? Or Zepto, Blinkit, or any online platform. It's important that they should have a data base where they get to know how many customers are daily visiting, how many are trying to buy it, how many has already bought it, how many are repeating the buying behavior. All this data must be recorded properly and maintained, so that could help the businessman to decide what customer expectations are, and based on that we can provide a proper product at a proper price. Next, expenses on advertising. So a proper data can help us properly spend, such as expenses on advertising, unnecessary advertising, and what kind of advertising must be included for the product, what is accepted by the people. Okay, all those things we will get to know with the proper data. Next, in human resource, employees working hours, how many people are working, how much time they are spending in a proper working, how much of idle time is going on, how much expenses we are spending on the employees, what is the expectation of the employees, how much hike we can provide based on their targets, based on their the working efficiency, and how much bonus we can provide. All that thing we can decide based on the data available. In simple words, data is like the backbone of modern business. Without data, a business cannot take a smart. So I hope that if in case in the examination they ask you what is the data in a business, you will write it this. And then why it is important to have a data in a business, then you have to write it this. Write it with the examples. Okay. So this is about the data in the business environment. In the next video, I will be discussing on the collection of data.